Hello and welcome to Real as we celebrate a very special day in the Diocese of Springfield. Right behind me at St. Michael's Cathedral in Springfield, Bishop Timothy McDonnell ordained 2 men to the priesthood. Real's Peggy Weber was at the ordination liturgy and tells us more.
With beautiful music and the lovely ritual of an ordination mass, Fathers Christopher Federician and Frank Lawler were ordained as the 2 newest priests in the Diocese of Springfield. Springfield Bishop Timothy McDonnell welcomed the hundreds gathered at St. Michael's Cathedral in Springfield for this very special day.
And welcome to a celebration. Welcome to the ordination of 2 men to the priesthood of Jesus Christ. Welcome to the commitment these 2 are making to serve God and his people, to be shepherds for the sheep. In the words of Pope Francis, to put the smell of the sheep upon them, to be in their midst, to serve. We welcome all of you as we celebrate with Frank and Chris this ordination day.
Following the gospel, soon-to-be Fathers Federician and Lawler were called forward.
Francis Jeffrey
They said simply,
Lawler.
Father Gary Daly, Director of Vocations for the Diocese of Springfield, formally presented the candidates.
Most Reverend Father, Holy Mother Church asks you to ordain these men, our brothers, to the responsibility of the priesthood. After inquiry among the Christian people, and upon the recommendation of those responsible, I testify that they have been found worthy.
Bishop McDonnell spoke about the duties of the priest, and the 2 seminarians expressed their resolve to Bishop McDonnell by answering several questions. The last question was,
To resolve to implore with us to be united more closely every day to Christ the High Priest, who offered himself for us to the Father as a pure sacrifice, and with him to consecrate yourselves to God for the salvation of all.
I do, for help of God.
the 2 men promised obedience and then prostrate themselves during the Litany of the Saints.
Mary and Joseph, Michael and
This beautiful part of the rite is to show the priest's unworthiness for the office and his dependence on God and the prayers of the Christian community. They were formally ordained when Bishop McDonnell performed the laying of the hands on the new priests. The men were welcomed into the fold by their brother priests and then given their stole and chasuble. It was an emotional but uplifting day.
Today is a great day for the Church of Springfield. I always say that when we gather for priestly ordinations, because we have ordained 2 more men for service in the diocese. 2 more men who can celebrate the Eucharist, who can absolve sins, 2 men who can anoint the sick and heal them. So what a great day for the church. And I know that both Father Frank and Father Chris will bring to the Diocese of Springfield tremendous gifts, and the people that they serve will find in them great priests.
The 2 new priests expressed great joy on their ordination day.
I feel incredibly uplifted and joyful and eager to serve the people of God.
Pretty special day. It's a miraculous kind of day. I'm very thankful. It's taken a long time and a circuitous route, but it's been fun, and I'm very happy to be here.
Their new life as priests began today when Bishop McDonnell gave them their new assignments. Father Federician will be at St. Mary Parish in Westfield, and Father Lawler is assigned to St. Anne Parish in Chicopee. Each man took his own unique path to the priesthood.
When you're 20, your whole life's still ahead of you and all these different possibilities. But looking back, I can see God and through his Holy Spirit kind of leading me in the direction that he wanted for my life. And eventually it became, this is what will make me happy and fulfilled. And so that's when I decided to go to seminary and become a priest.
I spent 25 good years as a stockbroker, had a very good life, did very well. Circumstances came to pass, and I found myself divorced and trying to figure out what did I want to do with my life. I had some good friends who were priests, and I started talking to them, and it became possible to sort of see what was possible. So I talked to Father Daly, the vocation director, and the marriage was eventually annulled. And once that happened, then I was free to apply for the diocese, and luckily the bishop and the vocation director were open to the possibilities.
Our newest priests.
And this day truly was filled with dreams and hope and possibilities. For Real to Real, I'm Peggy Weber.
And next year, the diocese is scheduled to ordain one new priest. Right now, there are only 6 men in formation. However, Father Gary says there are currently a dozen men applying for admittance to the seminary this fall. In the 10 years since Father Gary has served as vocations director, the diocese has been blessed with 26 new priests, which, based on the size of our diocese, puts us among the top percentage-wise in the country.